Welcome everyone, and thank you for coming and I guess committing to your teams and not going to watch Eddie Betts. Today, Wanderers and Darwin Buffaloes will be playing for the third annual Noongar Cup, with both clubs holding important connections and history to the Larrakia country and the Bagot and Bellewain communities. They have been granted permission to use the term Noongar, the place where the Larrakia spirit comes from the earth and goes into mothers' bellies, and life for the Larrakia commences. It has been described as the beginning and the end, where the spirit returns after life. The cup will be presented today to the winning team post-game by Northern Territory great Mark Motlop, who holds ties to both clubs. Will you please now welcome the Darwin Buffaloes to the field? Ready? Just another late start to the day, I reckon. All right, here they come. Can you please welcome the Darwin Buffaloes to the field?
Who are we? We are the Buffaloes. B-U-F-F-A-L-O-E-S, Buffaloes. You go home and get your scannies, I'll go home and get my panties, and away we'll go. Oh, shuffle up the buffalo, shuffle up the buffalo. Oh, buffaloes never die, never die, never die. Oh, buffaloes never die, they simply fade away. How do you do, all your buffaloes? How do you do? How do you do? How do you do, all your buffaloes? How do you do? How do you do? It's the same old street refrain as the buffaloes won the game. How do you do, all your buffaloes? How do you do? They all played a jolly good game of bally-boo. They all played a jolly good game of bally-boo. They all played a jolly good game, but buffaloes beat them all the same. Inky pinky bally-boo.
Now will you please welcome the Wanderers Football Club to the field?
How do you do? How do you do, all your buffaloes? How do you do?
Boy, then sing along with me. We are the Eagles on the road to victory. All for one, will answer to the call. We're the greatest team of all. The Wanderers forever. We will always keep together. We will always do our best to see it through for the good old gold and blue. Then sing along with me. We are the Eagles on the road to victory. All for one and one for all will answer to the call. we're the greatest team of all. No, the wonder is forever. We will always stick together. We will always do our best to see it through for the good of gold and blue.
Please welcome Larrakia traditional owner Richard Fijo to perform the Welcome to Country.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Richard Fijo, and I'm a Larrakia man of direct male descent of the Larrakia from my father, my grandfather, and my great-grandfather in what Aboriginal culture calls grandfather law. I'm the current chairman of the Larrakia Nation Aboriginal Corporation, and it's my honour to welcome you here this evening to the Nungalinya Cup. For the Larrakia, the Nungalinya is very sacred. It's central to everything we as Larrakia do. And it's important for people to understand that they're Larrakia represented in both Buffaloes and Wanderers here this evening. And so, although we are all Larrakia, we're all players, what's really important is that we remember that we're all community. We all walk on the same land, we all live under the same sky. And this is a good way for Larrakia community to live together. So I wish all the best to may the best team win. You have come by way of Larrakia land. While you're here, you'll hear the voices of our ancestors. When you leave, you'll take the Larrakia message with you. Reverend W. Fijo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's an honour to welcome each and every one of you to Larrakia land this evening. May our ancestors guide and protect you always. Thank you.
Thank you, Richie. The umpires would now do the toss. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 2021-22 TIO NTFL Round 7 Indigenous Round. Good luck to both teams playing for the Nungalinya Cup.
Thank
Take it more.
Good evening and welcome to AFLNT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL Men's Premier League between Wanderers and the Darwin Buffs. Of course, it's Indigenous round 7. We had a week off last week with a bit of COVID up here in the top end, but we're back on the way. We've skipped round 6 and now we're into round 7. So plenty happening here at TIO Stadium tonight. I think most of the crowds tonight out watching Eddie Betts run around out at Palmerston. But if you're tuning in here, it's going to be an absolute rip-snorting game. I'm Nick O'Reilly. Thanks for joining us this evening. Lala Jeffrey will be joining me in the commentary box very soon. She's just been downstairs doing a little bit of emceeing, old Lala Jeffrey. So we're about to get underway here at TIO Stadium as everyone gets into their positions. As we see midfielders ready to go. I look down there and Isaac Seed and Kernoth ready there for the Buffs, along with a lot of plenty of other players, including Ben Archer, number 25 for the Darwin Buffs, the big ruckman. He's ready to go as Lala Jeffrey just rolls in willy-nilly. She's had a big day, and she's about to strap on, as you can hear. The phone goes down, but we're underway here at TIO Stadium. Archer with a nice tap down, feeds it over the top. Buffs trying to get the first clearance here. Here's Lockie McKenzie, feeds it back to Stokes, can't pick it up. Bit scrappy footy here to get things kicked off. Here's Sheila Beer, the ex-Buff. Goes with the one hand, goes off the deck towards goal. And that one paddled through by Kev Moroney. So one behind. Wanderers to get things underway. As Lala Jeffrey straps on the mic. How are you, Lala?
I'm good, thank you. Nick, how are you?
Yeah, good. You're a bit busy back down there. I just saw you down there doing a fair bit on the mic.
Yeah, I was just working the crowd.
Yeah, you were, and you did a bloody good job. Don't worry. As Stokes is doing the kick-out duties for the Buffs here early in the piece. Goes long, right in front of the commentary box. The Shillabeer direction, just out of reach of that man. Goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw-in right in front of the commentary box. Sadie around from the Wanderers' goal. Indigenous round, Lala. Big round.
Yeah, huge round. The Noongalinya Cup is pretty exciting. Originally named the Larrakia Cup over the last couple of years, so it's a pretty huge honour.
Yeah, my word. Nice tap down there. Wanderers look to clear this one. Archer just got the kick away. Gains 20. Goes out of bounds. So they'll do it again. There's kick it there. Ex-Nightcliff player sees that over for the Buffs. Should be a good game, of course. The game earlier today, Wanderers... this is Wanderers. Waratah and St Mary's. Shan Rioli's 200 didn't even start with the weather rule.
Yeah, which is
his
second delay from last weekend with the COVID restrictions and the lockdown, locked up, locked in.
Lock-ins when you're in a pub. No, anyway, we'll unpack that as we go on. A nice mark, defensive mark taken down there by Brodie Newman, half back for the Wanderers. This has a little bit on in the middle. Dangerous kick, but it works. So that's Tommy Motlop. Goes out wide, and they've opened him up here. Wheatra just pops it over. Johnston, inside 50. Nice kick, and hits Marcus Totham. Lace out. And Marcus will go back and kick from about 50 out. So Wanderers looking dangerous going forward early as Marcus Totham lines up for his first and the Wanderers' first of the evening. Wheels around, gets onto the right. Kick on the way is through for a behind. So 2 behinds here for the Wanderers. Buffs yet to score. Just gone 2 and just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter at TIO Stadium. Here's Moroney, left half back for the Buffs, plays on quickly. We're looking to take him on tonight, the Buffs. Wanderers playing good footy. Tom Motlop back to Moroney, the old-fashioned 1-2. Moroney Kick up to half forward. Sambono. It's good to see this man back on the field. Lala, I saw him warming up, and I said, mate, that's a rude mullet. Looking good, and he wanted me to rev him up, so I will absolutely do that all night.
Of course you will. That was a nice slow play coming out of the back line for the Buffaloes.
Here's Motlop. Just chucks it on the right. Bangs it forward. Stokes sits under it. Takes a nice mark. Looking to move this quickly again. They're looking to move it pretty quickly, the Buffs. Could have been holding on to. Nothing's doing, says the umpire. Here's Clark. Game 50 for this man. Just pops it over the top. That's a good kick. And away they go through the captain, Stokes. Gets the hands on the outside. The kick inside, attacking 50s. Just scunned the knuckles of the Buffs players and goes out of bounds. We'll have a boundary throw it. So a fair bit happening weather-wise today, Lala.
Yeah, I found it quite surprising. I was playing in, I guess, the heat of the day, and I had no idea it was going to rain. But I believe there's been 5 washouts today.
Yeah, there has. And free kick here given away from Clark, I think it was. So Wanderers will look to clear. It's disappointing for Cam Stokes, the coach. Had a stoppage inside 50. Would have loved that. So the long kick. Centre winger holding the man. Free kick being pinged out here. That's Big Shillabeer. Playing up the ground. He likes to get in the midfield, the big unit. That's a nice kick. Look at that. Just a dropped mark right at the end, though. Who's Simpson? They've got time, though. McLean just centres it. That's a nice kick. Here's Joel Cabillo. Pops over top. Here's Shillabeer again. Now, he can really wind up from here, Lala. And he looks to do so from downtown. It's a big kick. Lockie McKenzie there taking a nice defensive mark against Motlop. Oh, the umpire blew the whistle and then called play on. Here's Motlop, banana style around the corner. And he gets the opener. There's Jerome Motlop.
I'm really impressed with Joel Cabillo's ability to just slow it down there, taking it in another angle. He could have just kicked it in, but he, kicked it towards the top of the 50 and...
And the drop mark from there from Paulie Campbell. Coughed it up. And look at that for a banana. If you don't mind. The old one finger salute too. Gets the opener. 1-8. Darwin Buffalo's yet to score. We've gone 6 minutes in the first. So here we go back in the middle. Archer, nice tap. Wanderers looking to clear it though. Gets a quick kick out of there up to half forward. Motlop's playing forward tonight. Shillabeer puts a bump on. Paddles it forward. Does well. Keeps his feet. Gets the kick away. Gains about 40 metres. McKenzie under the hammer now. Priest on his hammer. McKenzie just drops it. It's a wet pill out there tonight. Beautiful tackle over the top there from Jerome Motlop. He could dob 2 in a minute.
Great defensive tackle.
So he wheels up, just puts it to the top of the square. Clever kick. And a bit of holding going on there. And the free kick going the way of Tom Motlop. By the looks of things.
Thomas Motlop. I don't think I've ever heard anyone call him Tom.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's totally fair.
I was thinking, who's Tom Motlop? Is there another one I don't know about?
Yeah, I've got news for you, Lala. And there he goes, just jags it left. Through for one behind, so 1-3-9. Buffs yet to score, 7.5 gone in the first quarter. So the long kick from Stokes, the Archer direction. Just punched over the line nicely there from Priest. Boundary throw in action. Priest is going to do the ruck work here against Archer. Timmy Aldridge ordering the troops around for the Buffs. Ball thrown back in. Archer with the tap down. Erlinson charging through the Raging Bull. Quick kick. McKenzie with the defensive punch. Goes with the one hand. Here's Marcus Totham. He's quick. Gives the hands away. How about this for a nice little play? And Joel Cabillo gets his first. And the Wanderers second.
So just 8 minutes into the first quarter. Wanderers looking like they've got a bit of forward pressure.
Joel Cabillo with his first for the evening. Excuse me, a bit of a cough there, bit of a husky throat. I've spoken a lot today, Lala. A lot.
Busy day. You speak a lot every day.
Yes, trying to quit. Bit of a rev for you there. Back in the middle. Umpire's gone to bounce in this weather. I like it. He's pulled it off. Nice tap out of the middle. Ooh, could have been kicking in danger. Umpire's letting it go. Stokes off the deck. Joey Collinson feeds a handball out. Campbell on the left. Kick inside 50. Oh, how about that for a grab? Extraordinary work from the young fella in Lloyd Johnson. Jeez, he's good, Lala.
Very good, but particularly in this kind of weather, taking a grab like that.
It's quite ridiculous, actually. Archer reaching over the top. Campbell gets it back to half forward. Joey Collinson feeds a handball around. Kick. Top of the square. Sambono in a one-on-one. Wanderers with the numbers. They should do all right here. Good pressure coming from Sambono, but too high. He gave away the tackle. And the Wanderers will get out of jail for nothing card there. They're away on that outer side. He's held up for the moment, though. Umpire asked to move the ball along. Which they do. Archer can't drag it down. And they're going to get a free kick here. Big Ed Simpson. By the looks of things, over there on that outer side. And well chopped off by Paddy Bowles. In good form at the moment, Paddy Bowles. He's a busy man, gets around the ground. And that's a nice kick to Stokes, the captain. That's Jared Stokes. Puts inside 50. He's got players out here, they're away. McBean just goes along with the dribble, a bit of a miss kick. Wheatra just bangs it out of there. Oh, fly from behind from Tipalura. Goes with the hands. Nice handball it was too. And it's going to come back in though. Jackson Clark.
I don't even think he was prepared for the ball to come then.
Puts in a danger spot from behind. McBean again. Pushed in the back. And that one's gone out of bounds on the full. So I'll look to get out of there. Darwin Buff's having a good few minutes. Lock the ball inside 50. They might get it back again. Although Motlop. Nice kick up to Shillaby. Shillaby has nothing to kick to, so just holds it up for now. Sees something he likes now. Motlop just skids past him. Stokes. Nice little settling kick. McKenzie takes a mark right back pocket. It's on that other side. Jackson Clark. A bit of a power fade there.
I wasn't sure if that was my eyes or...
That's a rev. That's a decent rev. So on that outer side. Go inboard with the kick. Here's Sharples. He pops over the top. Not the best kick. It's that player in kick it under pressure. And they get the hand away. Bowles. Sees it over the line. We'll have a boundary thrown on the outer side. Lala. So 13 minutes gone. Wanderers 15. Buffs yet to score. Now, umpires signalling to get that ball thrown back in. Archer down. Nice tap. He's a strong man. Bit of a scrap on that outer side. Bursting out there was McLean. Chopped off well by McKenzie. That's not the best kick. There's Williams. The fresh haircut by the looks of things. Thomas Motlop. I'll get that. Thomas Motlop.
Thomas Motlop. Oh.
Okay, we're going well. You're off to a fire. So almost 14 gone. 15 zip. 70 around from the Wanderers' goal. He's archered again. It's a tap down again. Motlop. Cops one high, so the ball will come back here. It's off to a pretty busy start there, Jerome Motlop, Lala.
Yeah, I feel like he was traditionally a backline player or on ball, and they've got him up forward. It
was a nice kick from Williams, but Shillabeer just couldn't drag it in. So they'll have a boundary throw in, 45 around out from the Wanderers' goal. As the field umpire's just trying to get a bit of separation between the two ruckmen. Little Tipalura doing the ruck work on that occasion. Did a good job. Ball pops out now. Bowles charging through. He might get pinged here. Back on the deck. Pops out. Stokes. Nice hands. Clark goes off the deck. Couldn't quite connect. Here's Brenton Motlop. Chucks on that left foot. Just didn't hit it quite that well. Here's Timmy Aldridge. Handballs to himself. Interesting. To a 4-on-1. Motlop does well off the deck. And the free kick's going to come back to Wheatra. Wheatra too. He's had a good start to the season. Lala?
Yeah, he has. And I would wonder is just then getting the numbers over to the ball to create that pressure on Eldridge.
So Eden Kernoth with a nice defensive punch. He's going to get it back in. Aldridge drops it. Dodges a bit of traffic, does well. So Seaton Kernoth inside 50, but just doesn't quite hit it right. They're away again here, the Wanderers. Williams, right half back, lowers the eyes. Thomas Motlop. Just nice ball coming over the top there. So they've done well to turn this one over. Have the Buffs. Stokes. Oh, couldn't quite drag it in there. Aaron Stokes. Here's Warwick Williams. Yeah, very tight haircut. Williams. And a bit of an arm chop there coming from Maroney. Big Simpson. Kick in the Shillabeer direction. On the double take. Can't quite drag him in this weather. Tipalura. Goes with the handball over the top. No one home there for the Wanderers, though. McKenzie for the Buffs. Just chips it over the top. Does well. I'll just have to look to hold this up for a moment. And regather here with Remfrey. Kick it. Left half back are the Buffs. Goes across the ground. Jackson Clark's playing a nice game so far this evening. Maroney. It's interesting to see Maroney playing on that big key forward in Shillabeer Lala. He often gets the bigs, the smalls, every sort of body size, doesn't he?
Yeah, he certainly does. And Shillabeer, it's his first season with the Wanderers. He played in the sample for Norwood and North Adelaide.
Of course, come across from the Buffs. So the Buffs will be looking to get the win over the big horse in Shillabeer. So 55 around out. Now the umpire's picked out a free kick. And it's going the way of the Buffs in Archard. So he'll wheel on, get on his horse. Sambono in a one-on-one. Cops a high, I thought. Although he's given away a free kick for shepherding. I thought he copped a high one there, Lala. But, again, Lala, we're not umpires. We're not down there.
Yeah, we're definitely not down there.
So here's Thomas Motlop. Right back pocket. Goes across the ground. It's McLean. Motlop on the half volley, couldn't gather it in. Motlop with the handball out wide. McLean again, racking up disposals. This goes with the dribbler out towards the boundary line. In they go, the Wanderers. So, Mansell. Simpson. He's got Shillabeer in a one-on-one. Goes to ground, though. As well, little Alistair Darcy on the big horse. It's good work, Lala.
Really good work. And just slowing it down here as well to allow for these teammates to get into a good position.
So Darcy goes with the 1-2, although just doesn't get it on the right side of the boot. Stokes has got time, though. It's a dangerous kick. It's going to come straight back inside 50 Earl. It's a nice kick straight on the chest of Shillabeer, and he'll line up for his first.
Really good defensive effort by Jared Erlinson, and to, just quickly get it on the boot and on nicely to him.
So here's Shillabeer, ex-buff. You're looking to prove a point tonight for the Wanderers. Kick on the way. Nice off the boot. He gets his first and gets the Wanderers third.
So Wanderers with 3 goals from 3 players.
If I do my maths, I reckon you're spot on the money.
No one's listening anyway. Everyone's out at Palmerston.
So we can really basically just say whatever. No, we're a professional outfit, you and I, Lila. Always professional. P.S. Love your earrings. They're great. Who made them? Where'd you get them from?
Her name, I'm trying to remember her name. Oh, let me get back to you on that one.
Yeah, look up the Instagram. It'll be on the Instagram there somewhere.
Yeah.
Back in the middle, meanwhile. Erlinson. Archer spins around. Nice kick up to Joey Collinson. McLean was hot on his hammer. That's a nice kick over the top. Stokes sits under it. Pulls out the last moment, though. Here he goes, Stokes. He ends up with it. Snap around the corner. And he gets his first, and the Darwin Buffs first. We are back.
That kick, he lets it go back. Gets front and centre of it and just has this nice little tap up.
Well done by the captain. Much needed goal just to stay in touch.
I will like to say that for Indigenous round, it's amazing to see so many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander players out there today.
Yeah, my word, Lala. It's fantastic to see. It's, Timmy Aldridge is getting told off by the umpire. 666, too many numbers down back. That's the old school. Erlinson gets pinged, holding the ball. Knocked out of his hand, I thought. Didn't have much of an opportunity. Anyway, Remfrey goes sideways to McKenzie. He has Campbell working hard for him out in space. He can go on Campbell, and he decides to. Kick inside 50. Sambono does well. Just dropped it at the last moment, though. Williams with the nice releasing kick to Totham. He looks to move it inboard. Nice defensive punch coming from Remfrey. They've worked this nicely, the Buffs. They're starting to play a bit better footy, Lala. The Buffs working into it nicely. Wanderers, of course, in red-hot form the last few weeks. Priest, nice big bump on him.
I think it was always going to take some time for them to settle in with the weather and the conditions.
There's Bean with the kick inside 50. Kick it. It's annihilated in a double tackle. How's that for work from Motlop? Stokes, the captain again. Watch this man's footwork. Gets the kick away. Joey Collinson. Motlop goes down to ground awkwardly. Campbell keeps his feet. Snaps around the corner. Flyer from the side. That was Sambono. They get another crack at it, the Buffs. They're just grinding away. Stokes on the siren. Just drags it left. And it's quarter time here at TIO Stadium. And the Darwin Buffaloes 1-17, trailing Wanderers 3-3-21. We'll have a quick break and be back with the second quarter real soon.
You know what great mates Territorians can be.
Always willing to lend a hand, or something else. So if they ever ask to borrow your car,
As you know they will.
you can say yes, knowing that your TIO comprehensive car insurance has them covered. Same as you. It's good to know.
So get a quote today.
TIO. We're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston Club has been renovated. Come check out our brand new cafe, open 7 days a week. And with the new Kids Club, we are the perfect spot for a worry-free catch-up with friends. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gathering or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. Sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm going far and wide. Ooh.
Great Northern Brewing Co., the beer from up here.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch.
Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory,
We're here when you need us most.
TIO, we're for Territorians.
AFL Northern Territory would like to remind spectators that congregating at the team huddles is not permitted during the breaks.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium. You're watching AFLNT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season, the Nongalinya Cup against the Darwin Buffaloes and Wanderers Football Club.
Yes, Lala, absolute ripping game so far. We might have 2 viewers. Everyone else might be over at watching Eddie Betts run around. But no, stay with us, because at least we're a real vibe, aren't we, Lala, as we're back underway. Stokes, Archard, goes off the deck, does the big rig, gets it up forward, just misses Stokes with the hands. Nice play there from Sharples. Long kick, Johnson over the back. Jeez, this kid can play.
Wanderers seem to be always producing the young rising stars every season.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, there'll be some AFL clubs watching that kid. He can absolutely play. Might end up down on the Gold Coast with your brother, Lala.
Oh, we can only hope. Well, it doesn't matter where he goes, really, as long as someone picks him up.
Yeah, my word. Williams with a nice chiseler over to Shillaby. Gets on that right foot of his, goes to the top of the square into the pocket. And of Ed Simpson's hands over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. Yeah, that kid can actually play, though, Lala, can't he? Like,
yeah, he can. He's...
I say it every time I call it a game. Like, someone just pick him up. Jeez. Is he 17?
Yep, he's 17. Actually still eligible to be playing under 18s.
Yeah, and he's just dominating at NTFL level, which is great. Great to see. Plenty of young talent up here in the top end, if you're watching down south. I was almost about to say come up and have a holiday and have a look, but probably can't. There's a free kick going the way of the Buffs. The big Archer, he's off to a good start tonight, the big ruckman. Finds Tom Clark. Asked to play on, went off his line. Sharples. Busy night for him too. Plays on now. Pops it over the top. It's a nice little kick. Nice little build-up here from the Buffs. It's Paddy Bowles. It's a little shove in the back. Sambono. To the tune of Cassian. Of course, brother of Adam, who's back in the lineup tonight. He sees his brother on the lead now. Drop mark. Williams mopping up again for Wanderers. Sorry, that was Wheatra. Better get that right. Copped a whack from Mrs. Danielle. That's a nice kick to the wing, right in front of the commentary box. Brody Newman. Priest drops a mark. Moroney pickpockets him. Nice sliding mark there from Kickett. Moves it quickly. Cassian Sambono just drops it. A bit of stacks on. We'll have a stoppage inside. Attacking 50 from the Buffs. So Kyle McBain gets himself off the deck. Archer arrives for the Buffs. 30 out from the Buffs goal. What can they produce? Young Johnson doing the ruck work. Collinson. And holding. And the free kick going the way of Sambono. Against Mitch Taylor. So, Mitch Taylor, Sambono's a dangerous player, isn't he, Lala?
Yeah, it was dangerous anyway, and then giving away a free kick right in front of the goals.
Those defenders, absolutely, I wouldn't want to play on him. Well, I can't play, so. Here he is, Adam Sambono for his first. And now Buffalo's second. 2-1-13 to the Wanderers, 3-3-21. We've gone 4 minutes in the second quarter. Little singles so far tonight, Lala. Everyone. Not singles as in a green light party or red light party or whatever, but single goal kickers. They've all got just the one goal.
Yeah, I gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sorry, I had to explain that. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. Anyway, back in the middle, Archer. Nice tap again. Erlinson reads it best though. On the right, up to half forward. Nice through the leg sort of pick up there. Marcus Totham goes without it. Goes back and gets it. Motlop, handball out the side. Snap around the corner is a ripper from Daniel Clegg. Nice goal, Lala.
Great goal. Good pickup by, I think it was Keelan Fijo earlier prior to Marcus just doing it then.
So 4-3-27 to 2-1-13. 14-point lead to the Wanderers. 5 minutes gone in the second.
Two very similar teams with playing abilities for Wanderers Football Club and Darwin Buffaloes, but I think it's just who's going to adapt to these conditions.
Yeah, of course, we've had a lot of rain in the top end today. Of course,
resulting in a lot of drop marks in this game.
A few games been scrapped because of lightning, including St Mary's and Waratah. I think they got on the deck, but called off straight away. There was a lot of lightning hovering around Darwin and Palmerston. So Shannon Rioli is one of the all-time greats up here. Great bloke on and off field. He was supposed to play his 200th tonight for St Mary's, but didn't quite get the job done as Priest. Gets the ball going forward. McKenzie, he can't pick it up. Motlop, nice handball. Priest. Here he goes again. Kick inside 50. And a free kick given away there from Moroney.
Holding.
On big Ed Simpson. And Ed Simpson will go back and line up for goal number 1. Moroney's given away a few free kicks tonight, Lala, on the bigger units.
Nothing wrong with a little bit of pressure.
No. You don't mind it. Simpson. Kick on the way. He's a good one. Very deliberate approach, that man. He gets his first. And the Wanderers string together 2 in a row. Still all single goal kickers, just FYI. We've all got singles. No multiple goal kickers yet, Lala. Okay?
Gotcha.
Good. Good to have you on board.
7 minutes into the second quarter. Wanderers 33, Darwin Buffaloes 13.
Back in the middle. Little Johnny Tipalura against big Archard. Archard wins it down. Motlop charging after it as he always does. Crunching tackle. Big bumps and a high given away. So Jones Cabillo goes sideways. Just working this nicely. Here. Warwick Williams plays on. Charges forward. Very deliberate hands out in front. Simpson couldn't drag it in though. Kick it. His handballs that one that gets smothered over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in 50 around from the Wanderers' goal. Buffs under a bit of pressure now.
Wanderers definitely getting the ball down to Ed Simpson. He just doesn't seem to be able to actually get his hands on the ball.
John, I'd like to see tonight, Lloyd Johnson go forward. He'll just bloody stick him.
Go down and have a chat with Aaron Motlop at halftime.
Yeah, I think I might. Here's Williams, goes without it. Wanderers looking to put it back inside 50 again. Nice defensive punch coming from Seed and Kerneth. That kick comes out to the wing. Well done there from Luke Roberts. Goes with a dangerous kick inboard, and it works though. Tom Clark goes sideways to Jackson Clark. A lot of Clarks, a lot of Motlops happening tonight. McKenzie. There's Sharples on over here. In space, just come off the bench. Kick just over Stokes' head. Wanderers trying to get numbers back. Aldridge, nice pick up. Banana just pushed at the last moment. Nice smother again from Aldridge. Nice follow up. He'll get it back again. He'll have another crack. Cops one high. And could be 50. Umpire not having a lot of it. And Timmy Aldridge cops a high one. And he'll go back. Have a set shot from about. He's trying to open up the angle a bit, Timmy Aldridge. But the old umpire didn't come down in the last shout, which was only a matter of an hour ago, Lala. So nearly cop a bit of paper on the head from Lala. And Timmy Aldridge to get a much-needed Buffs goal. Nice off the boot, working back. Johnson drops something. I can't believe that. Dropped a sitter right in front of goal. So through for behind the Buffaloes. 2-2-14. Wanderers 5-3-33. Johnson. Lockie McKenzie doing one in the 3-on-1. Does well. Gets it over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. No Mark Noonan tonight. Lala, do you think he just demanded the Eddie Betts game out at Palmerston?
Oh, I think he's able to do that too.
After 300 games?
Yeah, after 300 games.
Of course, the great man umpired his 300th the other week, which was a good effort from umpire Mark Noonan. Stokes sees that one over the line. We'll do it all again. Yeah, I wonder what's happening out at Palmerston. We'll try and give you updates as the night goes on. Because people will be watching this, Lala, and just wanting to hear what's happening out at Nightcliff. Nightcliff and Palmy. So, boundary throw in 70 around from the Wanderers' goal. Buffs' goal, sorry. Have another stoppage. Buffs done well just to lock this in, Lala.
Just holding it up, taking their time.
No ball thrown back up. Marcus Totham with some nice hands to the outside. That one's going to go over the line again. We'll have another boundary throw in. Oh, no, deliberate.
Yeah,
no.
coming off Daniel Clee. No.
Bring it back. Boundary umpire called that one, I reckon. Anyway, Wanderers have worked it 80 around from the Buffs goal. Ball thrown back in. Archer with a double fister. The direction of Stokes. Nice pressure from him. Keeps his feet. Beautiful hands coming out the side. Erlinson gets wrapped up in the tackle. Beautiful pressure from Paddy Bowles. At 60 out from goal. Doesn't have a lot forward. Sam Bono can't get there. Johnson reads the ball well, as he's done all night tonight. And the Wanderers look to get this one out of defence. On that outer side. Oh, a bit of a miss kick. Paulie Campbell wrapped up straight away. Pressure's coming. And a free kick coming back to the Buffs. Which way is it going?
Cole McBean.
There we go. No idea. McBean.
Originally a Waratahs player.
Is that right?
Yeah.
There you go. It's good homework from you.
Didn't even have to look at my notes.
I just knew it. Here he is. Lala's mate, McBean. Lining up for goal. It's fair to say, Buffs just need one in this wet weather. You just stay in touch. Keep a bit of scoreboard pressure on. Kick off the boots. Nice. Oh, there he is again. Jeez.
I just seen him about 3 minutes ago trying to run off and for a rotation.
No, keep him on. He's dominating.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you take him off? Break? What break?
Looks like they're taking it out the other way.
Here's Mitchell Taylor. A long kick. McKenzie stands under it. Wanderers with the number. They're away now. Not quite good pressure again coming from the bus, but it's Totham. It's a kick up to half forward. Shillaby almost with the one hand. Gets held onto. So here he is, Shillaby directing traffic. Goes sideways.
Brody Newman.
It's held up for the moment. On an outer side again through Clay. Lewis. To Clay again. Shillaby at sliding mark. Now he's
Haven't
in
moved
distance
too
here.
far.
No, he's within distance here. As he plays on now. The big booming kick to a 4-on-1. That was never going to work. Darwin Buff's looking to get rid of this one pretty quick. Stokes flies. Doesn't know where the pill is. Ball stays in. No, it just goes out. And Tommy Clark for the Buffs will have a boundary throw in. So a bit of an arm wrestle the last 5 minutes, Lala. Both teams not really getting on the scoreboard, but pretty even. So ball thrown back in. Archer again. A free kick going the way of the Wanderers this time. Little Tipalura does well in the ruck contest. Drags a free kick. Nice ball coming over the top. And it looks like a bit of a dangerous sling tackle from Big Ed Simpson. Oh, Simpson does well. Smothers the ball. And dangerous kick. They've turned it over. Could have been dropping the ball. Umpire letting it go. Quick kick around the corner from Clay. Up in the air. Shillaby can't go. And off the deck. Nice work. I think it was little Tipalura. He gets his first.
Very costly kick for Buffaloes. Wanderers just getting their numbers around the ball. Nice little chip up by Tipalura.
No, still no multiple goal kickers yet, Lala.
Still single goal kickers.
Yeah. There's a fun
fact.
If there's a stat around it. Probably not. Probably happens all the time. Back in the middle. 39 plays 15. Buffs need the next, it's fair to say. We've gone 17 minutes in the second quarter. Clark, quick kick out of the middle. Nice body work there. No. Thought Stokes worked that well, but not really, says the umpire. Johnson. The nice kick to Mansell. They're away on the outer side now. Is Thomas Motlop. A long kick up to half forward. Maroney does well. Paddles it to his teammate, McKenzie. Just with the one hand. He's pretty silky, McKenzie.
Some good composure there.
He's always good under pressure, McKenzie. Always got a fair bit of time. When you think your average person wouldn't. That kick's doing a bit. Wanderers have moved that their team across. They've set up well. Wanderers behind the ball here. No, it just pops out. Let's have a look at that for a little sneaky pickup. And they're away now, the Buffs. Although it's turned over. Nice mark taken there from Braden McLean. Not the best kick, though. It's his teammates under pressure. Work out all right, Warwick Williams. Been busy tonight. Motlop keeps his feet. Kick it goes off the deck. They'll have another crack at it through Clay. Hits Marcus Totham. Now, Lloyd Johnson's just snuck up in the middle of the ground. It's been ignored, though. Williams, 48 out. Jeez, that's a nice kick. I know Warwick Williams.
That was a bit of a reward for effort. He had about 3 touches in the lead up to that.
Well, he's one of the fittest men getting around. Have a look at him. Have a look at him. He goes down to Wobbly Leg Wednesdays. He's a hard worker. I keep up with him for the warm-up, and then I'd really drop off. But have a look at here. Warwick Williams just plays on, runs around the man, 50 out, goes bang. Beautiful work.
Another goal kicker for tonight.
No multiples yet. This will do our head in by the end of it. So a 5-goal lead, 31-point margin to the Wanderers. 7-3 to 2-2. 19.5 gone in the second quarter. Archer. And the bowls. Goes again, Archer. And dropping the ball there. And Fitty. So the tackle was on Mansell. And the gave away the free kick for kicking the off the deck. It's a free kick had been paid. So I think it's Patrick Bowles having a ping on goal. Will kick from just inside 50. 48-ish for those of you playing at home. Kick on the way is nice off the boot. Good quick response from the Buffs. They needed it. And drag that margin back to 25, Lala.
Just closing in on half time. We got 20 minutes in. Wanderers 7-3-45. Darwin Buffaloes 3-3-21.
To a 4-goal margin. Back in the middle. Arch it again. It's been good in the ruck tonight. Might get it here. Quick snip. Snap. Stokes goes to ground. Quick kick comes right in front of the commentary box. Sharples wins the race. Gives the handball away. Aldridge. He's got quick wheels. Goes inboard just with the scrubber along the deck. Stokes with some nice clean hands. Aldridge with a quick tackle. It's a nice one too on Mansell. And he's been done for holding the ball. I don't know if that was exactly holding the ball, Lala. Didn't have a lot of opportunity.
No, and the ball did dribble out, but again, we're not down there.
No, that's right. We're not umpires. Aldridge. The Sambono direction. Wanderers mopping up well in their defensive 50. Cleve flies from the side. Punched over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. 55 around from the Buffs goal. As we have a look at the replay here. Yeah. Okay, yeah. We'll pay that, Lala.
Yeah.
We are back. Here we go. Can the Buffs just snag a quick, sneaky one? Tommy Clark punches it forward. And a free kick. Going the way of the Wanderers.
No. Buffaloes, Kyle McBean again against Wanderers captain, Braden McLean.
McBean. Here he is, McBean. Will kick from 45. McKenzie just sneaking forward, looking for that handball. Nothing's doing though there. Meanwhile, here's McBain. Kick on the way, it's just gone right. Through from behind. So 3-4-22, Darwin Buffaloes. Wanderers 7-3-45. We've gone 23 minutes in the second quarter. Nice kick up to half. Back for the Wanderers. They work it out. Priest. He's held up on that outer wing now, the Wanderers. Look to move it inboard. It's a nice kick. Mansell. Like how they're not wasting it, Lala. They're just being patient. Nice little build-up. It's Fijo. Nice pressure coming from behind there. It was McKenzie. Totham wrapped up in the tackle. Gets a handball away. Erlinson wrapped up in a big tackle. That one goes over the line. We'll have a boundary throw-in.
Wanderers looking to slow it down to get into their forward, but I think that's just probably giving Buffaloes a little bit too much time to get their numbers around the ball as well.
There we go. Half-time here at TIO Stadium. And it's the Buffaloes 3-4-22 to the Wanderers 7-3-45. We'll have a half-time break. Be back with the third real soon.
You know what great mates Territorians can be.
Always willing to lend a hand. Or something else. So if they ever ask to borrow your car, as you know they will, you can say yes, knowing that your TIO comprehensive car insurance has them covered. Same as you. It's good to know.
So get a quote today.
TIO. We're for Territorians.
Absolutely zero.
Zero. Yeah, definitely.
It has to be zero.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I don't think that's asking too much.
Domestic violence is everybody's business.
And it's not just the physical abuse, it's the things we don't see.
It is hurting our families. It is killing our families.
A lot of people have been silent to this fact, and I think it's about time we all speak up together and say no more to this form of abuse.
No more.
No more. No more family violence.
No more to the family violence.
No more. No more.
No more.
Listen to the kids.
Make school your story.
Help you succeed and rise to glory.
Safe to go to school.
So go the distance. Attend every day. Learn and listen. School holiday rocking with love or break.
Time with friends and family is always great.
When it's time for school, don't get slack.
It's safe to go to school, can't wait to get back. So don't cut corners.
Do the full term. It's safe to go to school and it's time to learn. So don't cut corners. Do the full term. Make school your story and it's time to learn.
School returns February 2021. Written and authorised by the Northern Territory Government.
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. Sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm going far and wide.
Great Northern Brewing Co. The beer from up here.
At Muzzbuzz, keep cool this summer with our new range of frappes, including cookies and cream, chai and matcha. You can also enjoy our totally scrumptious range of food and snacks. Australian owned and operated. Muzzbuzz, great coffee is just the beginning.
On Territory roads, anything can happen. So you need to drive to the conditions. Speeding can get you into all sorts of trouble. Dirt roads aren't just dusty. When it's hard to see, they're dangerous. At water crossings, remember, you're driving a motor car, not a boat. High water can be deep trouble. All sorts of animals can be on the road, so watch out. And if the weather is bad, slow down, you mob. Drive to the conditions and arrive in good condition.
The time to kickstart your business is now. Get your message across with the experienced local TV production team at Kick Digital. Cost effective, rapid turnaround, exceptional service. Kick Digital. Television production energised.
CFS Schoolwear is the perfect choice for quality custom-made school uniforms. Ideal for all school-related activities. 50 or 500 students, we have what you need. Contact CFS Gear for your free CFS Schoolwear quote today.
Vaccinate to protect our players.
To protect our coaches.
To protect our umpires.
To protect our supporters.
To protect our game.
Head to the Danila Dilba website for more information.
Getting my hands on the footy and just being with my mates.
I like being outdoors. It just makes me happy. I don't like it when I get yelled at.
It's pretty embarrassing when someone's shouting at you halfway through the game.
It makes me feel like I'm useless and I can't do anything.
We're just kids.
We're just here to have fun.
Let us do what we love.
Just let kids be kids.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
AFL Northern Territory would like to remind spectators that congregating at the team huddles is not permitted during the breaks.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium. You're watching the AFLNT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season. We have the Darwin Buffaloes playing Wanderers Football Club. Wanderers 7-3-45, Darwin Buffaloes 3-4-22.
Yeah, good opening half there from the Wanderers. And Buffs just sticking with them though, 23-point margin. As there's a bit of a light shower starting to come down now. Bit of weather happening around the place. Meanwhile, out at Palmerston, Nightcliff up by about 2 goals out there as they're about to get underway in the second half. But, I mean, why would you want to watch that game when you've got an absolute rip snorter here, Lala? The umpire holds the ball up in the air. Stokes into the ruck against Tipalura. 0-0 draw. Stokes inside 50. Campbell goes to ground. Motlop piles on in. Quick handball comes out. It's Roberts under pressure. Gets wrapped up straight away. We'll have a stoppage. 55 out. What do the Buffs need to do, Lala, to get back into this one?
Oh, look, I just think spreading a little bit more, just looking at them now, that's quite congested and playing their game. Spreading, slowing it down.
Yeah, really getting it on that outside. Here's Sharples. Top of the square. Taylor with a big punch. Straight for Stokes. Snap around the corner. It's gone wide. Well done there from Sam Bono. Getting back there to put the spoil on and create a stoppage inside attacking 50 for the Buffs. I need the next one.
Stokes always looking dangerous in the forward 50.
Yeah, the captain is a ripping player up here in the top end. Ball thrown back in, 15 around. Archer flicks it backwards. They'll clear this one. It looks like it'll go out of bounds on the full, so they'll have another crack at it. Will the Buffs? So the kick goes to the top of the square, 2-on-1. Archer can't drag it down. Wanderers under extreme pressure. That one's through for behind.
Daniel Weecher, we've got Braden McLean kicking it out.
McLean finds Thomas Motlop. Goes to that outer side to a 1-on-1. Oh, that Buff player just went down. I didn't see that. I think it might have been kick it. Maroney with a nice body spoil. Totham out in the space. Feeds a handball back. Tipalura around the corner. Sprays it. Just manages to sneak through from behind. It was end-to-end stuff then, Lala.
Yeah, it was a little bit of exciting there.
The captain Stokes. Left back pocket. As the other footy gets hurled back onto the footy field. Stokes goes back and gets it. Just gets the kick away, but beautiful pressure coming from Tipalura. Causing that one to go over. And a bounce on the full. Cole McBean under extreme pressure there. Johnson. Simpson flies. McKenzie goes backwards with the handball. Tipalura, bit of pickpocketing. Snap around the corner. It's out of bounds on the full. It's a nice little smother and gather there, Lala. So McKenzie. Left back pocket. Oh, a bit of a shank from the big horse. It's straight out of bounds on the full. So Shilabir runs over, tries to claim this one. Should have actually been Lewis's. Shilabir is long with the kick. Top of the square. Simpson. McKenzie off the deck. Goal. I've got no idea who kicked that, Lala. Umpire just making sure that it was a goal. Touched.
Here we are.
Lucky that was touched because I didn't see who kicked it, did you? Here we go. We'll have a look at the...
Ball comes down. Thomas Motlop.
I think that was a goal.
Yeah, me too. Unlucky, Thomas. Oh,
Oh,
no,
no,
they
that's been
called it a
called.
goal.
How did that happen?
They watched the replay.
A bit of third umpire sort of action. Didn't know we did that, Lala. So a goal. Thomas Motlop, better write that down.
Here he is again. And JJ Motlop was there to support it over as well.
Not one multiple goal kicker yet, Lala. Still, we don't want to harp on about it. But still nothing. McLean. Tipalura. Nice handball over to Totham. Screaming through the middle. Kick inside 50. Ball pops out the back. Shillabeer off the deck. Simpson goes to Grant. Moroney there for support. Simpson gets back up. Aldridge hits the deck. Handball comes out to Shillabeer. Fires at goal. It's just gone left. Real left. Out of bounds on the full.
Some good forward line pressure by Ed Simpson.
29-point margin. Jackson Clark, they're really under pressure here, the Buffs. Here's Aldridge. It's tackled as he kicks. They've turned it over again. So Clee fires a handball back. That kick goes back inside 50. No one home. Two Buffs player converge. Didn't drag it down. Motlop with some nice hands. Shillabeer around the corner. Simpson. Oh, takes it with the one hand. Nice mark right in front of goal. He was on the undersized Stokes. And Simpson will line up for goal number 2. And he dobs it. And just like that, Lala, we've got our first multiple goal kicker.
And that's right, I believe. Looking at Jerome Motlop, he's assisted a lot of these goals. They've either come off his hand or by feet, so...
Well, he's having a nice game tonight. Good night at the office.
Buffs obviously rebounding it there in their back 50, but just unable to get past that wall of Wanderers players.
So a 35-point margin now to the Wanderers. 9-4-58, 3-5-23 of the Buffs. 7 minutes gone in the third quarter. Buffs in a fair bit of strife now. Stokes and Priest. Priest wins that one down. Quick kick out of the middle. Inside 50. Aldridge going back with the flight. McKenzie does well, keeps his feet. McMean. Sambono back to Aldridge. And this one's going to come back.
Oh, it was really good movement by hand there by the Buffaloes.
Taylor up to centre half forward. Stokes and Aldridge there for the Buffs. Oh. And we'll have a stoppage. Those players coming to blow there. Shillabeer against his old teammate in Aldridge. Aldridge carrying a bit of an ankle there after that collision. Stokes winning the tap down. Marcus Totham being held onto. Umpire letting it go. Clee ducks ahead. Should have been holding the ball. Stokes smothered. Clark around the corner into the middle of the ground. Sharples used the body well. It's coming back in though. McLean. Here goes Stokes. It's rebound off half back. Well, Johnson read that best. Couldn't drag it down though. Here's Sambono. Kick around the corner, but again, no one home for the Buffs. Wanderers covering off well. It's Braden McLean. Goes sideways. Wanderers with all the answers at the moment. Aldridge sees that one over. It's pretty frustrated, Timmy Aldridge.
Yeah, he's not happy about that one. Good to see he's still up and moving, though, after that little knock earlier.
So right on centre wing. Boundary throw-in. Looks like Stokes has moved into ruck and Archer's gone forward. And free kick going the way of JJ Motlop to Williams. Nice kick, Cabillo. So Cabillo inside 50. Aldridge just gets a fist on it. Simpson dragged down, holding the ball. Nice pressure there from Moroney. Gets one back on Simpson. Well, it feels like the only big body out there tonight's Archer, and that's where they're sort of getting worked over a bit, isn't it?
Is where, sorry?
Archer. And like Mackenzie's out there.
Yeah.
Mackenzie's out there. He's a bit of a bigger unit, but it's just the big bodies of the Wanderers that are sort of overpowering the smaller Buff side. It's a nice contested mark there from Luke Roberts. He goes sideways. Right back flank. Comes back. Just looking to hold on to it here. Here is Mackenzie. Goes long in the Timmy Aldridge direction. Here's two quick units. Totham wrapped up by Aldridge over the line. Boundary throw-in. Alistair Darcy floating back in the hole for the Buffs.
Yeah, Buffs looking like they're getting ready to set up.
Got a spare back. Although Alistair Darcy's gone to Shillabeer. Timmy Aldridge sitting in the hole. The spare off the pack here now. Campbell goes to ground. Motlop paddles it out. Clark up and under. Not 15. You heard the umpire. Williams cops one high. He's playing good footy. Warwick Williams.
Probably one of the best kicks in the league.
Look at that. Straight down the throw to Simpson. It was that good he couldn't even hold on to it. Shillaby. And the throw's coming back now. From Mackenzie. Good pressure from him. Has Darcy on. Goes with the hands. Has Aldridge. Ignores that. And the umpire didn't pay that one.
It looked like it bounced before he marked it.
Well, Charlie Sharple's trying to claim it. Umpire wasn't falling for it. So 35-point margin, 12.5 gone in the third. Wanderers well and truly in control of this one. Buffs just need the next 2 or 3 just to keep it interesting leading into the final quarter. Moroney over the back with the double fister. Cabillo goes without it. Priest, Moroney. Moroney does well. Seaton Kernoth puts it out into space. Here's Bean. Aldridge. And Bean feeds it out now. Aldridge goes off the ground. Bean to Clark. Nice hands. Paulie Campbell. What have they got on here? Gets over the top. Archer keeps his feet. Wheels around on the right. Snap around the corner. Oh, drop mark. Oh, it's touched. Unlucky. So Wanderers, just all the Buffs, nothing going the way of the Buffs at the moment, Lala.
No, and Wanderers just looking to get it out quickly.
JJ Motlop, centre half back. He is everywhere tonight. Nice kick, finds a target in Lewis. He's inboard to Williams. Williams. Oh, could have been holding the ball.
Very lucky to get that one out.
Shillabeer. Darcy does well. We'll get it back here, Darcy. The old-fashioned 1-2. Clark goes back with handball. Mackenzie, left half back. Let's look to hold on to it here. Umpire asks them to go on now. That's Remfrey. Kick up to half forward. Campbell stands under it. But chopping it off in the Wanderers' defence. Erlinson looking to move it quickly now on the rebound. Marcus Totham just gets pushed as he kicks. Maroney, Simpson in a one-on-one. Maroney does well. Totham and Aldridge. Priest fires back the handball. Totham gets back onto his correct foot. And the mark taken down there by Jackson Clark. McKenzie drops a mark, but he's got plenty of time and space. He's got nothing long down the line. That one goes over the line. It was Tyrone Bean. And Danny Cleek.
Wasn't a bad kick out of the back line there. Tyrone Bean just had to be back about another 3 more metres.
So the Wanderers just worked this one out. Pretty easy. Cabillo, though. Kick was smothered. They're piling in. Erlinson.
Wanderers with the runners again.
Shillabeer. There's a nice kick there from
Matty Motlop.
Matty Motlop. Waitra. Mansell. Snap around the corner. Through from behind.
Nook Mansell, a bit of a veteran for Wanderers Football Club.
I'll tell you what, this game's gone a bit pear-shaped. Mind some pancakes. Something. Just kick in here. There's a free kick. Works back. That one goes over the line. We'll have a boundary throw in. 48 around from the Wanderers' goal. Wanderers well and truly in control here. 35-point margin. 3-6-24 to 9-5-59. 16 and a half gone. Wanderers in ripping form at the moment, as you can see tonight. And a free kick there for too high. Which will come back to McLean, is it? No, Motlop.
Matty Motlop.
Matty Motlop, that is too. So here he is, Matty Motlop, for goal number 1 for this evening to extend that Wanderers lead. He's pulled it left. Not a bad kick, though. Totham stands under it. Hands go back, though, to McKenzie for Buffs. Under pressure here, the Buffs. Looking to get it out. Risky kick. Very risque. Motlop feeds out the handball. Shillabeer sells some candy. Straightens up. No one home, though. Cabillo runs onto it. Goes to ground. Quick kick there from Collinson. Aldridge cops one high. Takes the advantage. Fires off a handball. Clark, nice hands. Aldridge is going to get it back. Nice work rate from that man. He's going to get run down. Oh, his head's ripped off by big Was Williams. Oh.
We called it a tackle.
He copped one high. The other umpire called holding the ball. And
it's been overruled, yeah.
Yeah, which is fair.
Yeah.
Warwick Williams needs to give his back pretty quick before he gives away 50. Yeah, that should be that should be 100. That's a bit of a stitch up from Was Williams. He's gotten away with it. No, Timmy Aldridge. He's had his head ripped off a couple of times tonight. But he's as tough as nails, the little man.
He sure is.
It's a nice low penetrating kick. Remfrey, middle of the ground. Got Maroney on that outer side. It's worked down the ground nicely. Simpson gives chase. Hasn't got a lot to go to, though. Just chips it in the Sam Bono direction. The little brother of Adam gets worked off, though. Yeah, that's holding the ball every day of the week. So they'll get another crack here. You can hear the Buffs fans letting rip. Sambono almost plays on. Does so now. Bit of indecision. And a free kick going the way. The Wanderers there for a clear hold. Archer just being kept out of the contest there. Clee has inboard risky kick, but it works out nicely. Here's Wheatrut. Back to Clee. He's been good, Clee, too. Lala, we've covered the last couple of Wanderers games. He's been pretty good.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent for them.
Stokes on the left. Kick goes inboard.
Maddie winning a 2-on-1.
Did well there.
Did well to hold it up.
Absolutely. So 20 gone in the third quarter. 59 plays 24. Wanderers by 35. Stokes with the tap down. Quick kick. Out of there. Bowles punches it forward. Out of Williams' hands. That one's out of bounds. And the boundary throw it. Low scoring game, Lalo. It's not, quarters won't go too long this evening. The first two haven't anyway, as we tick into 20 minutes.
Yeah, this quarter, not many goals this quarter.
Ah. Going to roll with one.
Yeah.
Stokes down to Motlop. Just keeps paddling it forward. Oh, crunching tackle there from Stokes. Bowles, meantime. Goes through for a behind. Don't know what Stokes that one was. So McLean. There we go. 3-quarter time here at TIO Stadium. Wanderers 9-5-59. Darwin Buffaloes 3-6. 24, 35-point lead to the Wanderers. We'll be back with the final quarter real soon.
You know what great mates Territorians can be. Always willing to lend a hand or something else. So if they ever ask to borrow your car, as you know they will, you can say yes, knowing that your TIO comprehensive car insurance has them covered. Same as you. It's good to know. So get a quote today. TIO. We're for Territorians.
Kazali's Palmerston Club has been renovated. Come check out our brand new cafe, open 7 days a week. And with the new Kids Club, we are the perfect spot for a worry-free catch-up with friends. Enjoy hot meals with nightly specials at the bistro or cold drinks at the sports bar. Feeling lucky? Have a go at the latest machines in our gaming lounge or grab your mates for a round of pool. Family gathering or casual meetings, we have something for everyone. Kazali's Palmerston Club, making a difference.
Time to escape, cause I'm in need of warmer weather. Sail upon the stream to find there's someplace better. And I'm going far and wide. Ooh.
Great Northern Brewing Co. The beer from up here.
You know Territorians are a hardy bunch. Hats off to you. Whether you're new or you've been here forever, we know what the weather can throw at us. That's why TIO Home Insurance covers your home for cyclone, storm surge and flood. It's good to know. And with the only contact centre, claims team and assessors based in the Territory, we're here when you need us most. TIO, we're for Territorians.
AFL Northern Territory would like to remind spectators that congregating at the team huddles is not permitted during the breaks.
Welcome back to TIO Stadium. You're watching the AFL-NT's coverage of the 2021-22 TIO NTFL season. The Wanderers Football Club 9-5-59, Darwin Buffaloes 3-6-24. The Nungalinya Cup.
Yes, 35-point margin. Lala Jeffrey. It's been pretty dominant display from Wanderers all evening. They're back in the middle, all the players getting into position.
Buffaloes haven't scored since the second quarter. Wanderers sitting fourth on the ladder at the moment with 3 wins and 2 losses, and Darwin Buffaloes with 1 win, 1 draw and 3 losses, so sitting 7th.
Playing good footy, the Wanderers. Archard in the middle. Quick kick coming out of that thing, and here he is again, Weetrut. Been doing it all season off half-back. Gets the job done week in, week out, does the great man. And that kick is an absolute rip-snorting kick. Straight down the throat with Mansell. Gets on that left foot, up in the Shillaby direction. Punches it out of bounds. We'll have our first boundary throwing for the quarter. Lala, I just went into the bar there to get a water. Definitely a water.
Yep.
Just talking to some of the people, and I'll tell you what, there's some Wanderers officials in there, and one of them goes by the name of Kath Sutton, and she was letting rip with Ed Simpson, loves to be called Homer Simpson. It's a bit of a nickname. So, but we won't call him Homer Simpson for the rest of this broadcast. We'll roll with Ed, because I don't want to cop an ear massage from him. He's a big unit. Have you heard that before, Lala, being a Wanderers player?
No, that's the first time I've heard that one.
No, start rolling with it at
Have
training.
to take it
when you
back
get
to the
down
club.
there. Yeah, my word. Paulie Campbell misjudges that one. Goes out. Bounds. We'll have a boundary throw-in right on centre wing. 34-point lead. 35. Looking at the wrong scoreboard. It's a bit of a difference in the two scoreboards. Doesn't matter, though. 35-point margin. Bit of drizzle hanging around. Can't see the Buffs getting home from this one. Although I don't want to eat my words, I have done that many times. That should have been holding a ball or two high, but the umpire letting it go. Totham fires a handball across his body. Clean gets wrapped up. Quick kick goes inside 50. Darcy, no, he's just gone the old mid-air sort of shot. Totally missed it. Luckily his teammates were there to back him up. McKenzie is with the handball over to Clark. Gets it back McKenzie. The old 1-2. So hands goes over the top, but totally misses the target. Advantage paid there. It's Braden McLean.
Confidence bouncing in these kind of conditions.
He's a confident man. Darcy feeds out the handball to McKenzie. He's feeling the pressure here, the Buffs a bit. Might see the cue go into the rack from the Wanderers half midway through this final quarter. Done a good job tonight. So the Buffs looking to snag one, kick it. Just misjudges it. A nice defensive mark there from Brody Newman. Left his man. Read the play beautifully.
Going to go long, I think.
Long down the line to a contest. McKenzie again. He's had a busy few minutes. Lockie McKenzie for the Buffs.
Very composed when he comes in and feeds the ball out.
So that one's out of bounds on the full.
Big Mitchell Taylor.
And a wonderful player for the Wanderers over the journey. Long down the line, Archer punches it forward. Only as far as McLean, though. And he got dumped after he got rid of it. So there's Simpson. And Shillabeer takes a juggler. Well done, Shillabeer. He's already got one tonight. Lining up for goal number 2. On the 45-degree angle. Will kick from about 45 out. Is a booming kick. We'll have the distance, no worry. It's just about the accuracy. And
he's gone completely out.
It stinks of out of bounds on the full, Lala. So Darcy kicking it out from left back pocket. But the Wanderers again with the numbers. Ball comes back inside 50. McKenzie just goes with the one hand. Turns the ball over. Thomas Motlop on the right, around the corner. Through from behind. It's a fair effort.
Bit of excitement there in the pocket.
They all woke up. And Simpson standing the mark. Kick it. To Kevin Moroney. Quick handball. Clark wasn't expecting it. It was a very fast handball. He's turned this one straight over. There's Clark. Oh. Bit of Irish dancing happening here now from Stokes. Oh, they've turned it straight back over. Moroney did something as he kicked that. Punch comes forward. Clark. Just dragged as he kicks it. And nice defensive punch there from Williams. Doing very well. He has tonight. Probably been best on ground for mine. Lala?
Yeah, I think we say it every time we have Wanderers that they've just got such a great centre-half back line.
You're right. Weecher and Williams really work up the ground well, don't they? And sort of, they're so fit, they cover off. You know, come back and cover off that half back line, defensive line so well. Newman. Just standing over the top of it, hovering, waiting for teammates to arrive. Feeds out the handball now. That was a great handball. Kick on the way is a good one from Priest. Well done, big fella.
Wanderers ruck.
He gets his first. Ed Simpson, the only one to kick 2 goals or more. Or we'll just roll with 2 goals. Everyone else has got singles for this evening. We should have a sponsor there to sponsor like a singles night. I reckon, Lala. Thoughts? Do you see that as an opportunity? Missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity.
Absolutely. Back in the middle. Bit of hanging on end going on. So it was going the other way. Anyway, here he is again. Was Williams. Fires a handball over to Clee. Ball bounce over the top. Simpson around the corner. It's just skinny. On the ground too, the big man. Already down to fullback. Geez, they're worked themselves into a bit of trouble here. Turned it over. Oh, WWF style too from Kickett. That was like a suplex. If you remember, did you ever get into WWF, Lala?
Yeah, I actually was into that when I was younger with my brothers.
Bit of a suplex that was, wasn't it?
I wasn't aware of that word.
Yeah, it's suplex. Yeah, YouTube it later. Once we get off air, we'll...
Just look like a tackle.
It's more the Undertaker, that sort of vibe. Simpson. Shillaby, that was, sorry.
It's falling a bit short.
10-8, 68, 3-6, 24. 8 gone in the final quarter. Tommy Clark goes backwards with the handball. Nice mark taken there from Bean. Heads into the middle of the ground. Paulie Campbell. Mitch Taylor absolutely on his hammer. Oh, big collision. Well done by both players there. Great courage shown. Ball gets popped up. Johnson stands under it. Paulie Campbell puts some heat on. And they've got the numbers here now, the Wanderers. Just feed the handball back. Just work it nicely. Here's that man again, Warwick Williams. Kick up to centre wing on the outer side. Nice footwork there from Big Shillaby. Mansell. Post inside 50. Simpson, too easy. Real training work sort of set up there from the Wanderers.
I thought it was Ankin Lewis up on the wing there.
Big Ed Simpson. Of course, Kat Sutton refers to him as Homer Simpson. It's going to cause a bit of strife, I reckon, that comment. Here he is, Big Ed, for goal number 3. 25 out, directly in front. Kick on the way. He's a good one. Now he gets his 3rd, and the Wanderers extend their lead again. 50 points, Lala. Nice nod at the office from the Wanderers.
Wanderers definitely breaking away this quarter. Buffalo's yet to put another score on the board this half.
Cammy Stokes, the great man, the coach, will be absolutely fuming. Kick off the deck inside 50. Stokes there for the Buffs. Wheatra. Let's kick out in the Mansell direction into a bit of space. Just hands the ball back over though. Now they're away, the Buffs. They've got an opportunity. Bowles with the kick inside 50. Sambono at the back. Joey Collinson, Sambono. Desperate stuff from the Wanderers' defence. Motlop to the tune of Brenton. He's just turned it over though. Sharples. Paddy Bowles gets on the left. Kick to the top of the square. And a free kick for holding the man. Going the way of the Wanderers. 15, the umpire says, play on. So Wheatra, right at full back. Oh, just didn't hit it right. Ricky Johnson's got clean hands. Thomas Motlop, Erlinson, all the big names combining. Here he is. Johnson. Look at him work too.
Still moving.
Yeah, look at him work down. He's entertaining to watch. Nice kick up to half forward. Move it on quickly again. That's real training drill sort of stuff, Lala. That's the stuff you sort of see at footy training on a Tuesday night.
It's good to see the mixture of young players like Dre Thompson and, you know, the likes of Joel Cabillo as well. Just showing that experience.
And Marcus Totham steers it home. Well done. Oh.
His first
No, he
goal?
gets his first. So the Buffs 24, Wanderers 80. 56-point lead, 13 gone in the final quarter at TIO Stadium. Of course, if you missed it earlier, St Mary's and Waratah was washed out due to the heavy rain and lightning. So Shannon Rioli supposed to line up for his 200th today. Didn't quite get there. He'll have to wait till next week, weather permitting, obviously. The Stokes charges out of the middle for the Buffs. Kick inside, attacking 50. Good contest, McLean. Risky kick. It'll work, though. An umpire tells him to go on with it. And, a bit too easy there, Joel Cabillo. Braden McLean heads into the middle of the ground. Johnny Tipalura has Johnson out here wide. Thought he misjudged it there, but he covered the ground well. Goes with the handball. Brody Newman. Big Simpson couldn't drag it down. Might get it back here, Big Simpson. Oh, he puts a big bump on. Wanderers still working with it. Marcus Totham. Nice handball over the top. Tipalura, not clean. Still got time, though. All the time in the world. Straightens up. Nice little chipper over top. Oh, some dodgem car actions with the footy there. Missed opportunity for Wanderers. McKenzie. Off a step. Just barrels it out of there. Gets him out of trouble. Paulie Campbell. Does well. Just gets it off the deck. Collinson. Couldn't quite drag it in. And they'll look to hold on to it here, the Wanderers. Just settle it down a touch. Brody Newman, left half back. To Clee. Oh, just over the head there. Thomas Motlop holding the ball. Quick to Jared Stokes. Just a bit of a miss kick. Clee again gets another crack at it. McLean. To Brenton Motlop. Back to McLean. And each other's super coach team here, surely.
Yeah.
Lala, just working around to each other. Here we go. Here we go again. Motlop, right back pocket.
Well done. Just waited for an opening there. Waited for someone to get in the clear.
This is training now, isn't it? I think the Buffs are got the cue in the rack a touch. Shillabeer moves it quickly. Nice kick. Too easy there, Lala.
Thomas Motlop, premiership player for the Wanderers Football Club. Lining up for his first.
Stand by. Second. So Thomas Motlop, 20 out, slide angle, goes bang, extends that lead again. Wanderers, well and truly too good tonight.
It was well done by their backline, just taking their time to bring it out and not just banging it out. I think that's what Buffaloes have been doing every time they're winning it out of their back 50.
62-point margin to the Wanderers. 86 plays, 24, 17 gone in the final quarter. The umpire's just ordering everyone around there. Beautiful tap there from Archer. He's a nice tap, ruckman. Covers the ground well. Stokes with the spoil. Zambono off the deck. Oh, bit too high that one. And Renfrey will get the free kick. So, just looking ahead here, scores from earlier today, Lala. Southern Districts by 80 points over T-Week. St Mary's and Waratah, as I said earlier, abandoned. And then next week, both these teams, we're going to see who the Buffs have got, as I just pull it up on my phone. They've got so Darwin have got Nightcliff next week, who are on top of the ladder in ripping form. As Renfrey gets a goal, well done.
Closing that gap between them and Wanderers, and I'm pretty sure Wanderers should have Crocs next weekend. I know that we've got Crocs for the women's.
That would check out, wouldn't it? Yep.
Which will be the third time I think they've played them this season before Christmas. Yep.
It's only round 8. So next weekend, Tiwi and Waratah. Wanderers and Southern Districts, as you just said. Buffs and Nightcliff. And then on the Sunday, Palmy taking on St Mary's. They only played each other a few weeks ago. 2. Back in the middle. Oh, some of these, I might be able to string 2 together here, the Buffs. And look at that from Waitra. He spoiled from behind, and then he took the mark.
And then marks it.
He is an extraordinary unit. McLean to Priest, just didn't quite hit it right, and it goes out of bounds on the outer side, centre wing. 86 plays 30, 56-point margin. 19.5 gone, Lala.
The last time Darwin Buffaloes and Wanderers played was round 16 last season.
True.
Apparently so.
Allegedly.
Wanderers won by 23 points then.
Here's Tommy Clark going with the rugby style there. A bit of a charge down on Cleek. He's feeling it. And Danny Cleek. Priest goes with the barrel, if you don't mind, and absolutely gets onto it. Kick it does well. Uses the body. The ball pops out now. Darcy, risky kick in the middle of the ground. So Stokes gets a free kick, sliding below the knees. McKenzie. Inside 50, Sambono uses the body well, just turned at the right time, but couldn't quite drag it in. Stokes on the left. Joey Collinson drops a mark, and there's a bit of a, speaking of WWF, Lala, there's a fair bit going on off the ball.
Yeah, I think that tackle on Tyrone Bean from Brenton Motlop, as you'll see it here.
The super slow-mo fire up. So there is Bean.
Gets the ball out.
Bit of a sling tackle. Meanwhile, they've moved it quickly. Sambono on the left. Long kick at goal is a good one. Nice work from Adam Sambono with one of the rudest hairstyles out there tonight, Lala. The short, bleached mullet. Don't mind it. If I wasn't balding, I'd probably have the same. That's a rev. That's a dead set rev.
Nice quick play on there.
I think it's goal number 2.
A little one-step kick. I wish I could do that.
Yeah, you can. Just keep training. Eat your veggies.
Keep me out of the forward line, please.
So back to 50 points. 22 gone. Final quarter. Got 2 in a row here. The Buffs. They charge out of the middle. Priest. The Shillaby direction. Thomas Motlop held on to. Darcy shanks it. JJ Motlop in pursuit. It finds the boundary line. Oh, he's paid deliberate. I just thought that was a bit of a shank. Probably not delib. But again, Lala, we've said it a bit tonight. We're not umpires. We would not have a clue.
I think that's a new rule. It doesn't actually, if it comes off.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you're playing footy. I'm not, so you'd know.
I'll have to double check that one, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the new rules.
Ball in dispute inside 50. Clark. Stokes in a 2-on-1. Does well. Sorry, it's Sambono. To the tune of Cassian. Goes inboard to his brother and Adam. There is that tight bleached mullet. Have a look at that. Bit of a floater inside 50. Marcus Totham there. Johnson goes after it. Tries to just paddles it out nicely, Johnson. Can't quite get it forward, though. It's Brenton Motlop. There's another sling tackle. He's done 2 in a row now.
That's from a bit of a rugby background,
yeah, it's
Brenton.
rugby, isn't it? And then back into it again. Of course, Tyrone Bean got Tyrone Bean last time. Tyrone Bean wasn't happy with that one.
Joey Collinson's going to line up for a goal.
He's been quiet tonight, Joey Collinson, hasn't he?
Yeah, I haven't seen too much of him.
He's usually pretty busy as it's full time here at TIO Stadium. And as soon as that siren went, the players sorted themselves out, got on with it. As we just follow Joey Collinson's kick. On the left, completely sprays it, and full time Wanderers 13-8, 86 to Darwin Buffaloes 5-7, 37, Lala. Good effort from your mob, the Wanderers, Lala.
Yeah, Wanderers taking home tonight the Nongalinya Cup.
Absolutely. As the song plays, let's go through a fair list of Wanderers goal kickers. Ed Simpson, 3, and then 2 to Thomas Motlop, singles to Jerome Motlop, Marcus Totham, John Tipalura, Joel Cabillo, Sebastian Priest, Danny Clee, Warwick Williams, Darren Shillaby with 1. Meanwhile, for the Buffaloes, 2 to Adam Sambono, 1 to Remfrey, 1 to Patrick Bowles, 1 to Jared Stokes. Thanks for joining us this evening here at TIO Stadium. I hope you've had fun. We'll see you next time.
Sing along with me. We are the Eagles on the road to victory. All for one and one for all. We'll answer to the call. We're the greatest team of all. Roll the Wanderers forever. We will always stick together. We will always do our best to see it through for the good old road and blue.
that. Needs to turn us up a bit. There we go.
Congratulations to the Wanderers Football Club on winning the Nongalinya Cup. Can I ask all players to be gather at the centre of the field? The player awarded for the best on ground for the Wanderers is number 25, Brodie Newman. And the player awarded the best on ground from the Darwin Buffaloes is number 24, Charlie Sharples. May I ask Mark Motlop to now present the Nongalinya Cup to the Wanderers Football Club. Thank you, Mark. Congratulations to Wanderers Football Club, Premier League team, and a big congratulations to both teams who have been a part of this special game.